There is much talk about the financial bailout in Cyprus. The bigger question is, what could it mean to me? Any bailout comes with a price. In Cyprus, people with bank accounts with over 100,000 euros, which is equivalent to $128,000, will have to give up to 40% of their account to the government. For example, let's say that Dimitri has an account valued at $640,000. That will mean he might see about $205,000 taken out of his account and sent to the government. The government in turn will repay the Germans and other bigger countries for the emergency loan they gave to Cyprus. At the end of the day, Dimitri would have a balance of $435,000 and know that the free social programs in his country really aren't free. He's paying for them. Some people say, quote, "Well, that won't happen in the U.S. The government won't levy my accounts here," end quote. The person might add, quote, "Congress wouldn't even allow that to happen," end quote. However, I would disagree. The U.S. government already established a precedent to confiscate people's accounts years ago without consulting Congress. A notable example was done by Franklin Delano Roosevelt in April 1933. Just by signing an executive order, FDR said that anyone who held over 5 ounces of gold was considered a hoarder. All gold over that amount had to be sold to the government for a reduced rate. Anyone violating the order faced up to almost $200,000 modern-day equivalent and/or up to 10 years in prison. All who were found hoarding lost all their gold without any compensation and were prosecuted. 5 ounces of gold is equivalent to about $8,000 today. While significant, it is not a lot of money. In Cyprus, the people who had accounts over $128,000 are paying the tab. In the U.S., the wealthiest Americans are paying more in taxes. But even President Barack Obama realizes that more is needed to pay off America's huge $16 trillion debt. We should all expect to pay more in taxes if we want to continue to provide the extent of free social programs that we do in this nation. How does one guard against this? Consider Roth IRAs. That way, your money can grow tax-free. Buy your own house, gold, stocks. As the value of the dollar falls, your hard assets ought to climb in value. Rethink keeping huge amounts in the money market unless you anticipate needing the money. Lastly, remember that if the government wants to take your money or property, it can. Nothing is foolproof. To discuss your individual financial situation, give us a call at Armada Advisors, where we are charting a better course.